Hey there, it's the Everyday Man back with another video, this time growing our own vegetables. Now you look back at here, this is a garden we've had for a few years. It's in pretty sad shape. This is 15 feet by 15 feet. And it every year looks like it's not big enough and we got to make it bigger. But anyway, you can see a lot of things in here, right? This is all from the winter time. We don't do anything to prepare our garden at the end of the year. By the way, I don't work at a nursery. I'm just the everyday man. And I'll tell you right now, I do things probably wrong most of the time. There we go. I set that up for the video. I do things wrong most of the time, but they turn out good. And you know what? If you use a little common sense, that's all you need. So I don't know if you're interested. I hope you are, to follow through with the progress of this vegetable garden. I'm going to take videos of this, I'm thinking once a week. Let's see what happens to this throughout the whole summer, 1 week at a time from this. This is nothing but hard ground, a lot of weed clumps. There's some charcoal I dumped from the charcoal grill. I don't know if it's good or not, but I'm thinking it's okay for the ground. And the first thing we got to do is prepare it, right? I've got a rototiller. You're going to watch the rototilling process. I'm going to try and do that today because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I don't know what day it is today, but we're getting close to May. We're in the middle of Ohio, right around Canton, Ohio. And I don't know, I'm thinking that this ground should be good for tilling up. And like I say, if it rains the next couple days, it's going to set us back. So we're not going to do any planting or anything like that, but we do have to get this ready to go. Throughout the video series, if you want to call it that, we're going to see, maybe I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. What usually happens is I till the whole thing up. My wife comes out to check on my progress. And we end up saying, you know, I don't know, it's just not big enough. And every year I make it like 3 foot bigger, 3 foot bigger. And so we've got half an acre back here behind the camera. We really like it up by the back patio here. I'll tell you, for one thing, it does tend to keep animals away just because it's so close to the house. That's one thing. But I also have a tip that I'm going to show you on how to keep the deer out of your garden. There's other YouTubes on it. That's where I picked it up from. But I will say it works. And so instead of putting up some crazy fences, we're going to use this new technique. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the tools, because the first thing we need to do is, in my opinion, I hate doing this, getting the ground ready for rototilling. So I've got some choices, right? You could get a shovel, you could get a rake. The things that fell over are my go-tos that I like, and you're going to see how it works. So the first one is the good old pickaxe, right? I'll tell you, I'm 70 years old. In my younger days, this was my go-to for pretty much everything. Go get the pickaxe. This thing is heavy. It's really heavy. And for me to swing it, you know, not a macho man, this takes some energy. And you can, you know, you can bang them out pretty quick, and you can skim coat. That's what I like to do, is skim off it like that. Works okay, but it's heavy. This is the mini version. Obviously, I shouldn't have left it outside. So this one does the same way. You know, you go along and pop them out. Actually, now that I'm doing it, that works pretty good. Right? A lot of this, by the way, is grass, right? And I'm going to show you something here. So here's a good one to pull out. Yeah, so that's a clump of grass. And you know what you see on that clump of grass? It's loaded with grass seeds. Those seeds are ready to drop. It's a good thing I got out there when I did, but you can see all the seeds on the ends of it. What I don't recommend at all is what some people do, and that is to just say, rototill it under. Rototill the whole thing under. I don't recommend that. You're rototilling all those grass seed pieces under the ground. All the weeds have seeds on them, I'm sure. And if you churn that all in with your rototiller, think about it. You're basically planting grass and you're planting weeds. You're going to have a whole lot more weeds and grass growing in your garden just because you rototilled it in. So here's the last bit. This is an interesting tool I picked up a little while ago. What's it called? Called the action hoe. It's not sharp, although I've thought about sharpening it. It's just a blade, right? And I don't know why it does that, but it does. And this just scoops under the weed or the grass. And I think it works better when you pull it. You give a little bit of that. And it kind of scrapes the ground. See? That's it. I'm going to let you know how long that took in the video. You can kind of gauge for yourself what you think. Here's my favorite towing vehicle. It's not really a wheelbarrow. It's called the Gorilla Cart. What you do with it is you can fill it up and then you pull this lever and just like that you can dump it. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Should be pretty easy, I'm thinking. That's what I'm talking about. That's so much easier. And it doesn't pick up any dirt with it either. Look at that. Nice. All right, there's dead grass over there from last year. I guess I'll pull this up, huh? Okay, well, first step is done. All the winter weeds are dug up. I showed you 3 ways to do it. It depends on the size of the weed, I think, is what it comes down to. If it's a big one, use the pickaxe. Don't get too tired, sit down and rest. Here's the pile of weeds. This is one wagon full of weeds. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to go dump it in the field. So next, we're going to rototill it. And yeah, once we get it rototilled, maybe I'll take you know what? I'm going to take video of how we pick out our plants. We'll go shopping together. And here's a great idea. Why don't you put in the comments, if you're interested in watching this for the long term, if you're interested in this, watching this garden from start to finish, then shoot me something in the comments to tell me what you'd like to see us plant. I'll talk more about that after we get done rototilling. But for now, as I like to say, it's the everyday man saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.